Ayo, boom, KKG's Steezy Wally Easy, that makes everything all easy. The Minister of Economic Freedom. Oh. Either way, guys, today I'm making a video about why I actually created the account, this account, Success Catalyst. And I think it's because a lot of South Africans just rely on like your education or these big like foreign companies to give them employment or as a way like to get money. And I think we should like get out of like that narrative and actually like take ourselves seriously and actually see that like we can make an economy of ourselves within ourselves as like young people coming up. And I feel like the older generation have a lot to play in the monopoly capital, like having its hands on us, you know, and actually like influencing us, because the government works hand in hand with these like private companies, let alone like them eating tenders amongst themselves. That's like a different chat altogether, because like I think it's because of the apartheid factor and the mere fact that they didn't have much back in those days, and they feel like they fought for whatever they have now and they have to eat it amongst themselves, which is hazy, but like I get like the mental, you know. But I think us now just listening to them and relying on them as the government, as we're gonna like, you know, do the most for you guys and whatever, but they are not, because our parastatals, which like is government owned facilities, are being dismantled right now, you know. Your post offices, like your government infrastructure is just being depleted, and it's just like money given off to tenders and tenders not being fulfilled and all of that. But I don't want to get into that. I want to get into the positive vibes, you know. And the positive vibes is that we can actually like start businesses. We can actually come together as young people and do this thing and make it happen and make markets and come together, you know, and just make things big, you know. I'm also into like web development, you know, and I think we could like actually make a forum of our own selves where we do websites, or whether it's applications or all of that, and it can be like South African, you know, and we can make the next Google or something like that if we like make things like that, you know, in South Africa. And I think it is playing in the best interest of the white monopoly capital that we don't see these things, you know. They are okay with the mere fact that like we are poor and that they are gonna employ us with like a lower rate than we deserve because there's no employment, you know, or just feeding off of like the grant situation. Where does the grant situation come from? Taxes and the government. Where do the taxes come from these big companies? Hence what I meant by like these companies working together with the government just to keep us in their state of mind. But we can like make farms of our own, equipment of our own. You know, we could just put everything together. But the only thing I would actually like from you guys right now is that you guys just give me a thumbs up and a follow, you know, just a like, a young like, and I think from there we can build. If you give me the power within likes and subs and all of that, I will make sure that everything I do is for the benefit of our like people, you know. I might sound like a politician or whatever, but like right now I'm in my own garden. This is my project. along with like my brother. We building this thing. We supplying stores when we can. We want to make it big. There's a whole lot of situation that we need to do. I can also like create employment, but it's all about getting the word out and making sure that we're on the same page, because all we need is to boost this thing and make it like happen and make it real. And the other way is that I'm willing to make a situation where you guys just subscribe to me, even if it has to do with like a joining fee of some sort, but that will then go into us making this like great again and all of that. And whoever subscribes, if they are close to my like vicinity and all of that, they will get the benefits of having like food on their side and learning how to do that for themselves, and maybe hopefully making an ecosystem of us young people that can like pivot us into the next age, because we've been dispositioned by like your famous apartheid. So I would just like to reverse the effects of that and actually make us like the best country that we can actually be. And we don't need to kick anybody out. We could just do our own thing and show the rest of the world that we're actually intelligent and that we take ourselves for granted and that we can make this happen and make this big. So all I'm looking for right now is just a follow and a sub and a like wherever this thing is put, on whichever platform this is put. But this is probably going to be put on my YouTube account, well, the company's YouTube account, and we can like work from there. So let's grow this thing, guys. Boom.